too. Shout out to all of y'all that are here. All right, let's get back to it because this is when I got up, y'all. The next person that's about to come on screen, this is the reason that I got up and did this stream.
Even at the time, we're a little bit shocked that Carmelo Anthony had a girlfriend, and also that girlfriend was not a black woman. The only things that were truly important for people to fixate on were the background history of the Metcalf brothers and Carmelo Anthony. But something in the background and the understanding of Carmelo Anthony has started to garner a little bit of attention, and it's his thoughts and emotions and comments towards black women, which apparently has not gone over well with a few black women, which has led to small discourse about taking the support of Carmelo Anthony away and drawing it somewhere else.
Normally, and this is where I'm gonna just keep it all the way 100.
Now, look at what we have here. Look at what we have here. I know you effing lying. Now, let me just say for a second, shout out to Neek at Night. This is Neek at Night, yeah. Neek at Night been down there at that courthouse. Remember, she was boots on the ground. She got your boots on the ground. And she was scared of the white people when she was out there. Remember, she was crying, all that stuff. Listen, this is no shade. This is the truth. She was down there, free Carmelo, doing the reporting in the courthouse. Been reporting on them regularly and what's going on and all the racism, and this is racist and 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 the racism, and this is racist. Over and 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 over again. And I was like, yeah, girl, you go, girl. She's doing damn thing. She growing the channel, all that good stuff. You know, all the people out there growing their channels and doing the damn thing, right? All right. She just was gonna do a show. I saw it before I got on with Jeff. That she was about to do the show where she was gonna. It was something titled like, I'm gonna go over the text messages because they only put out partial text messages on the news. I have the whole transcript on all the text messages for context. And I saw her commercial for it, or maybe when it was first coming on, and she was like, yeah, and it's not what y'all think. And I was just like, oh, well, I guess she's going to try to come back and say that it was taken out of context and it's not really it's not really the way that they say that it is. Well, clearly she was going to say it from a different perspective now. I didn't think it would be this quick with the turn on Carmelo, child, because I said, now wait a minute, that girlfriend ain't, and y'all, this is proof positive yet again that black women always saying, we don't care. We do not care who you date. Just don't talk about black women. Date who you want. Is that not what they say, y'all? Is that not what they say? Then they every time y'all come out with somebody, woo, Lord help your people. I told you, if I don't know Beyonce, nobody does. Just last night, Elmore is a passport, bro, y'all. I said, am I the only one that noticed this now? I'm not saying that she coming from another country, even though it seems like she might be a tether a little bit. All them family photos they showed, it was a lot of Asians in there. And y'all still fighting for her? Phenotypically black? And y'all okay with this? Y'all wilding and running around and supporting and the money and Al tell you to be here, Ben tell you to be here, Al say do this, Ben say do this, and y'all doing it. So y'all do listen to men, but it just got to be low testosterone and based in racism, right? This is so interesting, right? Who knew? Now that there's no fact over fact, or not even fact, story after 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 story coming out, now they got time to woosah, and take a look at some things. And now it's like, now wait a damn minute. So you know what's going on right here, right now, as per usual. Shout out to me yet again. I'm taking my accolades. I'm taking my accolades. This is wild. Shout out to Kofi. I appreciate you. He said for the MESSYMICHON clothes folding GoFund. I'm about to start a GoFundMe. I'm gonna put her straight to 950,000 and just title it because I be knowing. Okay, Lord help your people. Thank you so much. Random girl K, thank you for the 100 jewels. I appreciate you. Shout out to LC. Thank you so much for the membership. If you got the membership, please make sure you thank Lauren Krause. I appreciate you, white woman up in here, hanging out with us. I appreciate you, boo, as always. Shout out to all the channel members. Pop Light Brown, thank you for the thumbs up, Jules. I appreciate you. And Daylo, thank you so much for the gold coin, Jewel. But child, this is the reason that I got up, because I said, I know you effing lying. Neek, come on, girl.
Away and drawing it somewhere else.
Normally, and this is where I'm gonna just keep it all the way 100 with you, okay? Normally, whenever I hear language disparaging Black women from a person in a case and they're dating somebody that's not Black, I'll be chucking the deuces up. And I'd be like, child, you don't want our support, because it was majority women at that courthouse, right? So when I saw the text message where it says that he despised Black women and the wig glue is getting to their heads and stuff like that, I just wanted to do a PSA. Now, I'm not going to withdraw my support for Carmelo, because I do believe that.
So in Carmelo's text, I'm hearing her say he was disparaging Black women. So she's not going to pull the support, but she doesn't appreciate that. Don't let nothing else come out, Carmelo. You shit about to change for your ass if a Black woman find out that you said another thing. If you said another thing, the support might be over for you. They're going to leave you like they left Sean Gaithwaite and Julio Fulio case. Child, the worst thing you can ever do is talk about a Black woman. Child, me, I don't give a fuck. I don't give one damn, because Black women most certainly talk about enough people. Locked and loaded, thank you for the silver star. I appreciate you, boo.
At that courthouse, right? So when I saw the text message where it says that he despised Black women and the wig glue is getting to their heads and stuff like that, I just wanted to do a PSA. Now, I'm not going to withdraw my support for Carmelo, because I do believe that they were attempting to bully him. These thugs were going to try to hurt him, and I don't feel bad about him defending himself at all. Now, should he have a knife? Maybe not, but I think that it's important that we continue to support the Carmelo.
Wait. So now you're trying to say that he shouldn't have had a knife? Because I haven't watched her lately, and I don't know if y'all do. You trying to tell me now, because I know before it was he had every right to defend himself. He had to do what he had to do to defend himself. Now it's maybe he shouldn't have had a knife. Oh no. I tell you, I can't keep up. JB2, thank you for the 100 jewels. I appreciate you, boo. I just can't keep up. Where's Tadisha? I guess she's asleep. This got to be in the code. This must be why I don't understand.
They were attempting to bully him. These thugs were going to try to hurt him, and I don't feel bad about him defending himself at all. Now, should he have a knife? Maybe not, but I think that it's important that we continue to support the Carmelo Anthony family. But I think that if you are raising boys, and you are a Black woman, or you're a Black man and you are raising boys, you need to sit your kids down and you need to have the conversation. It's so many times that...
Oh, notice that the conversation, gentlemen, let's pay attention, y'all. The conversation needs to be had with boys. If you are raising boys, you need to sit your boys down and have a conversation with them. So girls don't need to have the conversation? I mean, no shade. I'm not even going to say it. But So girls get absolved again? Given everything that's going on right now with Keisha out there in Chicago, who just unalived her boyfriend, got 24 months, and now they're gonna go get a pardon from what's his name? Fred Flintstone. Everything that's going on with Lindsay Clancy, I think her name is, and all that foolishness. But no one needs to have a conversation with any girl. The only people that need to have conversations are with the boys. Like Obama says, you need to have a gay man in the home. Isn't this interesting? I'm just listening. HMG, thank you. Tanisha representative, page 832. All right. Page 832. It needs to say in there, Messy don't know nothing about this code because it makes no sense. But I appreciate you, boo.
But I think that if you are raising boys and you are a Black woman, or you're a Black man and you are raising boys, you need to sit your kids down and you need to have the conversation.
Look at, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just amazed at the fact that all this of she thinks she needs to tell you how to raise your kid. How many times have we been sitting here talking about get y'all's kids, get them something to do? You waiting for the government to do it. You waiting for another program. Get them from these teen takeovers. Get them off these phones. Do something with them. Now all of a sudden she's talking about boys, of course, Black boys only. And what y'all doing? I don't know if she's about to say with regard to how they speak to Black women or hanging out with white people. Child, it's not just the white women, child. This is crazy.
And you are a Black woman, or you're a Black man and you are raising boys, you need to sit your kids down and you need to have the conversation. It's so many times that we see cases where you have a Black boy who's not dating a Black girl, something happens and the community comes for support, and it's the Black women who are on the front lines.
Now that is true, because y'all can't shut up. Who asked you to? So now they're martyring and telling y'all how you need to appreciate their martyring. So they're telling you, gentlemen, that y'all need to appreciate how they martyr, and you're not doing your part, because all they do is take care of y'all and y'all don't do shit for them. If y'all would just talk to your sons and tell them to stop dating white women or anybody that's non-Black, then these things wouldn't happen. This is what I'm hearing. I'm interpreting. If y'all would just stop allowing y'all's kids and let them know that white people are not good for them, let's be honest. She's talking about white people. If y'all would just let your sons, because remember, she said sons, not daughters. So like we said before, Serena and Eve and Venus and Kentanji and Cam, they fine. They can date white men. But you males need to tell your, males and females need to tell your sons not to deal with white people, especially white girl, white relationships, non-Black women. You need to tell your sons that they need to date Black women. That's what I'm hearing. Is anyone hearing anything different? Because all they do is go out here and fight for y'all, and y'all don't appreciate us, because then y'all that be out here with these white people, and y'all go out here and deal with these non-Black women, and y'all always talking about Black women, and y'all don't do nothing because y'all allow us to do all the work, and we got to do everything, and y'all don't do anything, and it's be y'all's fault because y'all don't be having the conversations with kids. You're males, okay? You're males. More what did they say in the chat earlier? Female domination. They want to be dominant. They want to be the queen. They want to be the Lord God himself over all you men. This is all the women, y'all. They just being bolder and bolder with it. So now Nick at Night is telling you, and that's anybody that got a son, a Black son, telling them that he shouldn't date anything but Black women. So she taking on Dr. Umar, what Dr. Umar said. Dr. Umar said. Wow.
I feel like there needs to be conversations in these African American households. You guys need to be talking about that Courtney case. How you need to be talking about, once we saw what that boy said about black women, we chucked the deuces. She got 2 years left in her sentence. She killed his butt and she's about to be on her way. We also saw all of the other cases. And so it's very important to have a conversation.
Did Neek not see those, the case where the girl went out with a Neanderthal white guy in the Midwest somewhere, and then her body parts was showing up all over the place? Nobody needs to have a conversation with the daughters. Did Neek at Night not see that girl in Maryland who we ain't heard another word about, who went out to get gas? And then we saw her on camera meet up with that illegal, if I'm not mistaken. And then he tossed her over the river and through the woods. Then the one up north where she invited the white guy over to her house. Then she ended up deceased. That was a goofy looking white guy with glasses. And then he just called and said, "Child, she dead." And then he left. Yeah. Does Neek not remember any of that? Do y'all remember any of those cases? Because I know there's more. Those are just the ones I could think of off the top of my head. So y'all need to start having conversations with your sons, but the girls is doing fine. The girls is doing fine. They can date whoever they want to. It's your sons that are the problem. So she was just talking about Courtney Clinton and Obum Selling. But what she doesn't know is that the parents of Obum Selling, who was a tether, was working out a deal behind the scenes, and they agreed to that plea deal. Now, Courtney Clinton will be back out here whoring within them 2 years. Of course she will be. She also took a deal. Carmelo did not. She don't want to differentiate that part. Okay. Hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you are normal. Appreciate y'all. Let me rewind it a little bit because they chucking the deuces now.
Black women, we chucked the deuces. She got 2 years left in her sentence. She killed his butt and she's about to be on her way. We also saw all of the other cases. And so it's very important to have a conversation. Share with your kids, even the Carmelo situation. Share with your kids how, when it comes down to it, who on the front lines supporting? Who's on the front lines showing up?
You all need to be thanking Black women. You all need to be kissing Black women's feet and their asses, everything they do for you. Y'all ain't shit without them. Y'all ain't never been shit without them. Y'all ain't never gonna be shit without them. They do this for y'all. They do this for y'all. Well, sometimes, they do this for y'all. They do this for y'all. They do this for y'all. There's always Black women fighting for y'all, and y'all not grateful. All Black women do is fight for you, gentlemen. And what do? You all need to be thinking about, you better thank a union member. Shout out to Dave and Cam. You better thank a Black woman somewhere. Y'all better get it together. SYCBM as well. So they can treat you like shit. Or they can take you on up out of here. Then they'll get a white woman to help them get off. It's about to be female domination, y'all. It is about to be female domination. Then they're gonna go delete their men, their boyfriend, say it was abuse. Then some white woman will come through and take the case, get you 24 months, and then ask the governor to pardon you so you can have a clean record. They figured it out. Y'all better bow down. You hear her telling y'all what to do. Get to doing it.
It was men at the courthouse, sure, but it was not that many men there. We were in large numbers, okay? And it was the Black women up there making sure that they went over and above to support this family, to help and assist any type of way that they can. It was in large number the Black women who were out there protesting.
Because we're the best. Black women are the best. We do everything, and y'all just supposed to get behind Black women. You men don't come out. You men don't show up. You men ain't out there in droves the way that the Black women are. We do this for y'all. Do y'all think they're gonna stop? Bueller. Do y'all think that they're gonna stop? I got a feeling. I could be wrong. I got a feeling they're not. But now they'll start blaming you for the advocacy or the protesting that they do. It'll be y'all's fault because y'all didn't come out. This is just what I'm thinking is about to happen. Yeah, there's some men in there, but ain't enough. I'm sure those men now feel great for all the work that they've done since you just basically belittled them. Yeah, you here, but it's not enough. You could be doing more. You need to pull another man in here. We doing all this work. That's the muling that the divestors be talking about. They talk about them all the time. Divestors talk about black women all the time because they said they out here doing some shit that they ain't got no business doing for people who wouldn't do it for them. And every time I hear them, they're not always wrong, y'all. They have a lot of good points, believe it or not. And I just be like, yup. I just be like, there's nothing else to say. The truth is the truth. Running out there to fight for something that you don't even know what the hell it is that you fighting for, honestly. And then turn around and then be like, how come nobody? Because you require nothing because you think you know everything. So you go and do, you don't think it through. And then you do the Charlie Brown and Lucy with the football because you don't think, you act and you think later. It's too late now. What's done is done. The Carmelo people got their 700,000. The whatchamacallits are gonna be in front until the elections at minimum, and they got their $1 million+ dollars. They got the eye of the celebrities. They're basically, well, the wife anyway is basically famous. It's too late. Y'all have already ran it up. Y'all have already done it. Because you always run out first and you don't think. And now you want to say, she's basically saying it's y'all's fault, gentlemen. This is what I'm thinking. Because y'all ain't doing nothing. And y'all need to talk to your sons now. And y'all don't be out there. Ain't no men out there. It's just women. Child. This is not a surprise to me.
Advocating, doing what they had to do on social media to support crowdfunding, raising money, going out their way to, rally up things to raise money on GiveSendGo or GoFundMe's or whatever to support.
Two things. Number one, it's never really a good idea to have a pissing contest in who's supporting who more. It's great that when this initial trial was going on, you were outside counting how many black women were out there as compared to black men. And you thought you could come back and say, look, there were more black women out there than black men. Black women care more about Carmelo.
Of course, that's what they're going to do because that's what they do because they want to be main characters and think that they're the saviors and everyone should bow down. It is the same thing for them and white women at the end of the day. It's the same damn thing. Look at all that we do. We carry the community. Well, y'all wanted to be in charge of the damn community. Actually, y'all said that you was in charge of the community, but you never seem to want to take the failures.
Black women are the leaders of this culture. And if we aren't happy and satisfied, it's going down.
Yeah, we already know that.
Anthony than black men, and it still didn't really result in anything positive because he got 35 years. And while the conversation and the court proceedings for a retrial were going on, you were counting how many black women were in a courtroom as compared to black men, and you went back and you said, look, even in an attempt at a retrial, more black women showed up than black men, and it didn't really net a positive for Carmelo other than getting one judge removed from the conversation to bring in a new judge that did not help you in the long run. And now everybody's waiting for however long it's going to take for Carmelo Anthony's dream team to come up to the higher courts and offer up a conversation that they hope favors them in the long run. But who knows how that's going to turn out? Time will tell in that regard. This pissing contest you wanted to throw in there really means nothing if you don't get your outcome, because that will create a stupider conversation about how if there were more black men out there, could it have been something that could have benefited Carmelo? No, because none of you motherfuckers impact what goes on in the courtroom. But number two, and I'd argue it's the more important conversation, this weak discourse a lot of people try to have in regards to the fate of black men and black women when they do things outside of their race. I'm tired of it because no one wants to have the full conversation. No one wants to truly discuss how there are a lot of people who will wash their hands of a situation because of their personal feelings being hurt because somebody don't want to date them. I understand the personal hurt there, but that don't excuse any crime that happens to these individuals. The young man who you brought up in reference to talking about how you wash your hands of situations. Yes, he made comments derogatory to black women. That don't mean he deserved to die. That don't mean that this woman deserves a light sentence of 2 years where.
Well, Leon, you know how it goes. Of course, he deserved whatever because he had the nerve to talk about black women. That's why Stephen A. Smith, who really didn't even talk about black women, is going through what the hell it is he's going through, because no one's supposed to talk about black women because they don't make any mistakes. They are perfect. They don't do anything wrong, and nobody can say anything. And if you do, then there's something wrong with you, or you hate yourself, or you hate black women, or you're racist, or you're a misogynist. It's always something. I'll do it. I don't give a damn. I'll do it. These bitches look crazy. That's it. That's all. It's the same shit. It's the same play. Nothing ever changes. Just run on out there because you think you got to be in charge because you want somebody to see you. Nobody cares. Nobody cares.